Hey guys, Jarek here. The first bit of DLC came out for Battlefield Hardline today. Unfortunately, the PC side has problems connecting to servers with DLC maps on them, but the DLC weapons work perfectly fine on regular maps. So I got a chance to play around with them for a while, for a good 6 hours or so. Got a good feel for them, and I'm going to be showing them off in different videos. For this video, I'm going to be showing off the FN FAL. When they first announced the FAL, it simply just didn't make any sense to me. There's already an FAL in Battlefield Hardline. It's the best battle rifle in the game. It's the SA-58. The SA-58 is literally a shortened tactical version of the FAL, so why there needs to be two FALs in the game didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I would have preferred it if they added something different, like say the G3. I know we already have a G3 in the game, being the PTR, but that's a DMR, not a proper G3. And I would love to have the Battlefield 3 G3 back. That'd be amazing to me, instead of having another FAL. The stats could pretty much be the same if they really wanted it to, but you'd have a G3 instead. Or maybe just add in another assault rifle. I don't know why we got two different battle rifles. Maybe add in a FALMOS or an AUG or something like this. It probably would be terrible compared to the M416, M16, and AKM, but hey, it would be something different. But we did get the FAL, and what makes even less sense about this is that the FAL and the SA-58 go to the same team. The two best battle rifles in the game are both on the criminal side. Now, the cops do have the SCAR H to contend with this, which is definitely a good weapon, but it doesn't have as fast of a time to kill, and it's definitely not as good as the SA-58 or the FAL. For that matter, I don't have any hard data on this. I'm going to have what I call soft data. Like I said, I've played with these weapons for a good 5-6 hours, so based on the feeling of what I'm getting, I can pretty much come to the conclusion that as far as stats go, it almost feels like a carbon copy of the SA-58, but with a faster rate of fire. Now, the faster rate of fire makes it feel like it has more recoil, but you're just shooting faster, so it's going to kick more. It's still really easily manageable. It still feels like it has a crazy fast bullet speed. It still feels like you can snipe people with it. I mean, this thing is the new best battle rifle in the game. And I would go so far as to maybe arguing being the best gun in the game. I would definitely want to use this over the AKM. The only reason I wouldn't choose the FAL is if I really wanted to go operator to use defibs and revives and stuff like that. It's ridiculously good. At some point in this video I went like 30-3 and it didn't really even feel like I was trying. This will always drop people in 3 to 4 shots at 700 rounds per minute, and the damage drop off is the same as the other battle rifles, but again, it doesn't mean much because the minimum damage is 25. So 3-4 shots every time. Unless you get a headshot, then it'll be 2. So this thing kills really quick, and there's not really a situation where it won't do well. You might get outgunned by a K-10 up close, but compared to almost everything else in the game, this can still hold its own up close at far ranges, at medium range, pretty much anywhere in the game it works and is very effective. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it's probably going to be the new best weapon in the game. Will we see nothing but this weapon? I don't think it'll turn that way because I think people are too stuck going operator so they can throw medkits all over the place. And I think people still prefer their M416 and their M16s because those take far less... I don't want to say they take far less skill than the FAL, even though they do, but the FAL is not that difficult to use either. But the M416 is definitely more spray compatible, so it's a little bit easier to use for the brain dead. That sounds so negative to say, but it's definitely easier to use, but this thing is still not hard. Really, give it a try, get used to the recoil, and I kind of don't want to go back to using the M16, the M416, or even the AKM again, because the AKM feels like a downgrade to this thing. It feels very similar, but with a slower rate of fire. So hey, there's been the FAL. I should have a lot more footage for you. This is a pretty decent game. I joined in about halfway through, and like I said, at one point I was like 30-3 or something like that. I don't remember what my final score ended up being. But for now, just enjoy some raw, straight-up footage with the new FAL. I was doing some team deathmatch on Derailed. I typically don't really like this map, but it works very well for battle rifles. So enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys next time.
You won't try that again.
Watch it.
Get back, sniper.
He dropped that from Crest's nuts. We know where they are. The guys on. We know where they are now.
That's right.
Okay, the guys on. We know where they are.
I'm going fireball.